All right, guys, we have an iffy one for today. We're going to be talking about the most controversial guns in Phantom Forces. We got a stinker today. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. I'm gonna pick 5 guns I believe are controversial in Phantom Forces for whatever reason. They don't have to be even good guns. They don't have to be bad guns. Just weird guns or whatever guns that people think are either broken or just stupid or whatever. Okay, so the top 5 controversial guns in Phantom Forces. Also, guys, if you're new, please be sure to hit that sub button. I'd really appreciate it. If you like Phantom Forces content we upload daily, this is a place for you. Okay, the first one we're gonna talk about is the gun I'm using right now, the M16A4. For those of you that have played the game about like 8 months or so ago, you guys know about how this gun used to be able to hyperburst and used to be super lethal, right? Then they nerfed it, right? They slowed the bolt or the burst down just so you can't like hyperburst as much and you can't get like that full auto effect. And so many people were like upset about it, you know? They were so like all about it. Oh my gosh, this doesn't make no sense. This is so stupid. Why would you do this? Why would you ruin bursts? But yeah, there's just a lot of debate in the community on whether or not this gun should have been nerfed or not. And there are valid points on both sides. If you had the time to master the M16A4, you could really hyperburst it, make it full auto, and the thing would decimate, right? But nowadays, with the super fast time to kill on a lot of these guns anyways, why wouldn't you just leave a gun that somewhat requires skill to use, you know? Like, you had to learn techniques. You had to learn the technique to be able to use the gun effectively. And like, why would you get rid of a gun that a lot of people knew how to use and loved, you know? So that is I could probably make a whole video on why it got nerfed or whatever, but that is my number 5 pick. Moving on to number 4. You guys are gonna guess this thing. There's a couple of them here. You could add the shotgun to your choice here, but we're gonna talk about the KSM. This was like 6 months ago, 8 months ago maybe too, but KSM birdshot. Who remembered the KSM birdshot wave, where it was literally a point-click gun and it would like almost one tap everyone at like 100 ballistics? There was so much controversy about this gun, okay, and there still kind of is. It's kind of powerful. If we look at this stat, it drops down the minimum damage at 210 studs. 210 studs. That's like this far away. We have a long barrel on, so like realistically, if you don't use a long barrel, it's 170 studs, but that's still freaking so far away. This is supposed to be, they say this is a medium range sniper, but like most of the maps are like 300 studs, give or take, and like from here to there, that's probably like 300. I don't even know. They're studs, bro. There was so much controversy. There still is about this thing. People say it's either too powerful or too slow. There's 2 sides to everything, but there's a lot of debate about the KSM. Moving on to number 3. You guys think we're gonna talk about the H-bar on this one? No, that's for wusses. We're gonna bring up this gem. You could have probably guessed that this thing would have definitely been on the list. 100 round M60. That's a 3-hit kill. It's kind of powerful, you know? It doesn't have the best, like, it doesn't seem like it has the best recoil, but it's a lot like the AK-47 where it's all visual. This thing is a tank and people use that to their advantage. This is such a powerful gun. 100 rounds. Everyone is super annoyed. It was kind of between, I had to choose between the HK21 and the M60, and I think more people are upset about the M60 just because like how beefy it is and how much damage it does. Like, yes, it's an LMG, but it's powerful, man. I mean, it doesn't have the best accuracy, but it's still reliably good for an LMG, you know. But you guys can't tell me that you've never been in a lobby and seen someone complain about someone using an M60. Let's be real. Everyone hates this gun. If you don't use it, you hate it. It's spray and pray time, bro. Moving on to number 2. This is probably one of the worst guns that we have on the list, but people absolutely despise it. We're talking about the AA-12, okay? People absolutely hate this thing. And I think this 20-round drum has a lot to do with it, okay? People think it's super spammy and that it's stupid. And it's not the most balanced gun in the game close quarters by any means. Like, it's tough. It's tough in a first-person shooter to have a balanced AA-12, a balanced full auto shotgun, right? And that's where people get their the controversy from, right? That's where all the controversy comes from, because you got a shotgun that has 20 rounds that you can just pull down the trigger and it's fine. Like, this is the most rage-inducing gun that you could ever possibly have. Anyone would get mad at this thing, right? It's just so spammable. It doesn't have the best range, it doesn't have the best accuracy, but it's just spammable, and people absolutely despise it. There's been talks about nerfing it, there's been talks about buffing it because the range is bad. No one is on the right side with this one. It's like, do we like it or do we not? Is it balanced? Is it not? People who thought this gun was bad obviously didn't know anything about the striker from MW3. That thing was death. That was death. I feel like I should make another AA-12 pre-bot video because, yes, you guys have been waiting for this moment. The number 1 pick. You guys can see where I'm heading right now. Uh-oh. Yep, you guys knew it was this, the BFG. Now, who in the heck thinks that this BFG is broken without taking a look at the M107? The M107 is literally a BFG with 11 rounds, okay? How is that fair, but the other one not? Everyone is triggered about the BFG. People think it's the stupidest gun in the game, and it's weird. People absolutely love this gun, people absolutely hate this gun, but in my opinion, I don't think the BFG is that good. I mean, you gotta wait like 2 seconds after you shoot to be able to fire again. That's not really efficient, especially in this day and age on Phantom Forces, right? Everyone is using full autos and bum rushing you. You can't really just run around with a BFG, you know? It's like an instant kill. You barely ever get hit markers with this, but this definitely deserves the number 1 spot. Like, how many people, like, if you're in a Phantom Forces lobby, how many people get triggered seeing this gun? This and the AA-12, they are like obvious choices to be on the list, right? But are they that good? Like, there's better alternatives. Why don't we just use the RPK shotgun conversion instead of the AA-12? It's the same spam ability, you know? Slightly better stats and all that. Then you got the M107. The M107 is definitely a worse BFG. 100%. Good thing they don't spawn right there. Alrighty guys, what do you think? What is your top picks for the most controversial gun in Phantom Forces? Let me know in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was an entertaining video, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. We stream on Twitch 6 days a week, and we have a Discord. A link to both those will be in the description. But as always, guys, take care. Love you guys. I will see you later. Peace.
And you say